Hi. I have so many things that I think I want to say. It'll be interesting to see what I actually do say. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm a little nervous, but I feel very called to do this right now, so I'm going to do that because that's what I do. I wanted to tell a little story about my life. I think that's an Indigo Girls song. I think I'm being a little too stiff. Last year, in May of 2010, I quit my quote-unquote corporate job that wasn't totally corporate. I wasn't like all high-powered and making tons of money. I was making just enough money and killing myself at it. But there were parts of it that I loved, but it was time for me to make a change and to follow my heart. And I didn't really know exactly what that would mean. And thank God, right? Because I don't think I would have done it. Well, maybe I would. It's hard to say, right? Year and a half later, I've gone through all my savings, 2 tax refunds, retirement, ended my marriage. Wow, this was what following my heart did. One of my children, my older child, went to live with his mom. He's lived with me. I'm his stepmom for years, more or less. So much change. My mom lives with me, but she wants to leave. Maybe because the whole like burning through all that money thing, I don't know. But in recent months, it's gotten very obvious that I needed to make a change in some way as far as supporting myself. And I think this is such an important topic, and so many people are struggling with this. So I'm just going to put myself out there and try to be as authentic as possible. I've been offering astrology services and coaching services and energy work, and it hasn't really gone where I need it to go to support me. But I'm not sure I was really ready to put it out there, if that makes sense. There was so much going on with my life, and I just was very challenged and had to go through this huge metamorphosis. But I gave up. I gave up on me and who I was and started listening to the voice of my mother, quite frankly, literally, who said, you need to get a job. And she said, you need to get a high-paying job because we have bills, and she wants to leave. She wants to go back to Wisconsin. I live in Washington. She wants to leave. So, trying to make a long story as short as possible, I applied for and got a high-paying job, a sales job, and I've been trying to do it for the past month, and it's felt awful. It's just felt awful, but I didn't know what else to do, and I felt so stuck. Because we need money, you know? People need money to live. I have a son, he's 6. I was going to show you his picture, but I didn't bring it over here, so I won't. Maybe if I was looser in front of the camera, I'd go get it and bring it back, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. But as I was opening up to more in these past few days, and I am a lover of so many things. Abraham-Hicks, Muji, Bashar, I put it all together. Love, attraction, surrender, ecstatic love of the divine, beloved. As I was putting this all together in the past couple of days and opening to more, and having had this experience of working my butt off for this job that I hated and still not making any money, I realized, why am I working so hard for something I don't even like. And the message of truth kept coming to me, truth, in these past few days. And I had to go down that path. I had to go down that high-paying sales job path, because before that, I just didn't have the energy for some reason to put it into me. I thought it would be too hard to do what I needed to do to make a living at astrology, energy work, whatever. It'd be too hard to put myself out there. It'd be too hard to put the energy into it. But thankfully, after a month of doing something I don't like and putting the energy into that, what I've come to is that I just want to do my passions. I want to share it with people. And this time is so important. And I think what I have to offer can really be of benefit. And I don't want people to be held back by money. If you want to work with me, I want to work with you. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it in a big way. At least for the month of November. Maybe forever. I'm going to work and just give it. I'll do astrology. I'll do energy work. I'll do coaching. I'm calling it heart coaching. It might be talking. It might just be being with someone in a dark place. While they're in a dark place, holding the light, being with. And I just want to give it. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to trust that what I need is going to come to me. And I will ask for donations. And I don't know if I'll think of it as pay what you can, or just I'm going to give it. And if you want to give back, whatever you want to give back, suggested donation. I don't know, but as I was looking through the job market, and as I did that job that just hurt my heart and hurt my soul, being all salesy, I kept thinking of the people I love and admire and what they're doing, and it seems like everyone is on their path, and it felt like I was going backwards. I felt like I was going into a world I couldn't inhabit anymore. That was so drab and lifeless and dull. And really what happened for me, and I don't know how long this video is getting, but I want to share an email that made such a difference to me, that really might be what got me on this path of giving it. A client of mine that I had like almost a year ago, that I don't know very well at all, wrote me this email, and he said, "Hey Terry, was thinking about you. Not sure why, just felt like telling you I love you. So, I love you. Hope all is well." That's my client. Those are the people I work with. And that was just so beautiful. And that happens all the time with my clients, my true heart clients. The clients I was trying to work with, that I was trying to sell things to, they were not relating to me in that way. And I was not relating to them in that way. And that's okay, but it's just not where I belong. I was pushing my square peg into a round hole, and now I just need to do my authentic service as I'm called by the divine within me to share whatever I can offer in as much way as I can offer. So more is going to be coming about this, and I'll be revamping my website, and I hope that you all will share me and use me, because these next few weeks are so important for the earth. There's so much change happening, and I want to help people move through it with as much grace and ease as possible. And as my dear friend Betty Sue says, just go through it holding hands, all together, all one. And I love you.